Um, Hello everyone. So give me a second. Was waiting on you so we can, get going. All right. Make sure your cameras are on, right? You know that. I know that. So the first thing we're doing, we're taking attendance, and then we move to a little review and the new content. Okay, so let's make this quick. Let's make this snappy. So it's January the 20th. Gabriel.
Hi,
Oh,
Mr.
hi. Alison Barroso.
Present teacher.
Hey. Anna, yeah, I'm sorry, Christina.
Present.
Hey, Jocelyn. Okay, Carlos Figueroa.
Present.
Lisbeth Guaman.
Present, mister.
Hey, Liz. Ariana.
Present, mister.
Hi, Ariana. Katy.
Present.
Daniela.
Present, mister.
Daniela. Nayeli.
Present.
Genesis.
Present, mister.
Hey, Genesis. Daniel.
Present.
Hey, Daniel. Hernán.
Present.
Hi. Alison Altamirano.
Present, mister.
Hey, Alison. Shirley Hilaire.
Present.
Hey, Shirley. Luis Calada. Okay. Diego. And Leonardo.
Present teacher.
Oh, hi, Leonardo. Oh, Diego just came in. Okay. All right. That happens to be the squad for today. So, a couple of announcements. First, did you finish the Flipgrids? The Flipgrids you had to upload? Did you take care of that? Yeah? I mean, not yesterday, last night, like at midnight, at 10 p.m., I was seeing like, for example, Christina uploaded new Flipgrid. And I was like, all right, like, better late than never. So, okay. As long as we have them, don't let them accumulate. Now, that was on one part. Also, did you check Mr. Alfonso's message about the Alticia report? Did you see that in the group?
Only I see in the group, he said the 50%, o sea que hizo el reporte del 50% hasta ahora, ¿no?
Mhm. Okay, Leo. This was something I had told you guys previously, but I'll remind you. If you remember, Alticia is 2 points over the entire grade of the course, right? 20%. Now, you are supposed to complete 100%. In the past, it used to be done with hours, like, do 8, 10, 15, 12 hours, but it was not as effective because, maybe some people finish everything in 5 hours, and then what do I do with the other, 3 hours? Just look at the computer? Like, it didn't make a lot of sense. So they changed it, and now it's complete 100%. Now, completing 100% takes time. So the idea was that they divided in 2 sections. So basically, until this Monday, you should have 50% of Alticia completed, okay, until this Monday. And then when we end the course, approximately when we end the course, we check the other 50%, all right? So, I mean, I have been checking in Alticia, the majority of you already has, you know, the 50%. Some of you completed everything already, so, all right. But just a reminder, okay? So there is no chance to correct that because that is generated with the system. So if by this Monday you don't have the 50%, if you only have, for example, 20%, you are going to get the equivalent. If 50% is 1 point, then okay, 20% is going to be 0.4. Sorry, 0.2, 0.2. Yeah, okay. So, all right. Make sure to have it, make sure to have it covered. If you don't have it yet, you still have time. It's by this Monday, okay? But then again, the majority of you already have it, but if you wish, like if you don't know how to check your progress, during in a couple of minutes, but maybe by the middle of the class, I can check Alticia and let you know who does it so you can catch up. Okay? If you think that will help. Yeah, that was on that front. Also, you had Flipgrids. Make sure that you should have completed them by today, and I'm sending you more. And that's about it. That's about it. Now, let's go. So in the last class, we talked a bit about different topics and we practiced comparatives and superlatives. So instead of our good old traditional quizzes, we're doing Kahoot for this one. Okay?
Mister, una pregunta, disculpe.
Tell me, Liz.
Verá, en la plataforma hay una actividad que dice el 8A y justamente hay que subir el documento, ¿era de subir el documento que ya se había puesto en Classroom o no era necesario? Eso quería preguntarle.
Ah, the writing.
Sí, el writing.
Yeah, I mean, you were supposed to copy paste the one you did in Google Classroom. Yes. Did you not do it?
Sí, porque se me olvidó de subir, por eso le quería preguntar si me podía
Yeah. Sure.
habilitar.
I can let you. I can let you.
Ok, Mister.
The reason why I do that is because from the writing I check in Google Classroom with the rubric, and then the same score I put it in the platform because it's the same writing, right? But I prefer to have it in Google Classroom because you can see the feedback. You can see, oh, okay, I made a mistake in this word. This was the wrong expression. Yeah, so I prefer that. It's a bit more personal. But that's just me. Okay. Remind me in a second, okay? Right now, join in, guys, so we can play this. This is to review the last topic we covered last week. The last of the last. So join in. Guys, we launch it in 2 minutes, so make sure to join. Remember, Kahoots and quizzes are always participation, all right? So come on, join in.
Mister,
Yeah.
verá, yo me entré en el link, o sea, en el código que salió con el teléfono y justamente se me cerró cerré la pantalla y de nuevo quise meterme y ya, pues ya creé, pero me sale de nuevo poner mi nombre.
Oh, okay, yeah. Do it.
Ah, ya, ok, listo.
All right, I have 3, 4, 7, 9, 10, 14. Okay, Liz, I'm waiting on you and then I'm launching, okay?
Ya, entonces ahorita me meto de nuevo ya en Mister.
All right. All right, last minute. Come on. I always wonder, right now that you open Kahoot, do you hear the music or no?
In this moment, no, teacher.
Ah, okay. Now you do. Let's go. Mhm. All right. Oh, Kathy. I think in this case it was difficult to see the numbers in the drivers, wasn't it? All right, sorry, that's on
That was the luck.
No, but if you think about it, blue and green should be appropriate answers. So you're not wrong. It's just that, the system. Okay, all right. All right. Copy. All right. Nice. Mhm. And all right, Christina, can you spot the mistake?
Sorry, I have to.
Yeah, like why do you think your partners chose, some of your partners chose the red option?
Maybe because they think that the grammatical rule about Q is to add another T.
Mhm. Amazing. And in this case, the meaning changes completely because, I mean, that's not a word. But yeah, nice. Lots of changes. Mhm. Mhm. Oh yeah, that's true. And the last one. Both acceptable answers, right on. And okay. July. Wrap it up here. Oh no. Let's run it till the end. It's just 4 more. Doesn't Thai food look a lot like Ecuadorian food? All right, let's see. Right on, Kathy. Right on, Christina. And okay. Well done. And Gabriel and Ariana runner-ups. Okay. Good job, guys. Now let's move. Okay. I mean, I'm surprised. Well, no, not surprised. But like, I'm happy that you didn't fall for like the standard mistakes. That was good. Okay, so let's move on to the new unit. Today we are working on unit 3B. All right. So I got you some questions first that you should discuss with your partners. Okay. Now, bear with me for a second. I am going to put the questions in the WhatsApp group so you can check them out as well over there. Okay. All right. Now, can you please confirm, did you get the questions in the WhatsApp group? Huh?
Yes.
All right, awesome. Okay, so let's see. All right. So I'm trying to share the screen, but Zoom is giving me a hard time. Or maybe it's a skill issue. I think it's a skill issue. Okay. Then. So the questions, apologize for the quality of the image. When you make things bigger, that doesn't necessarily mean they look clear. But you have 4 questions, yeah? You have 4 questions. Maybe we can read them out first. Daniel, can you please read questions 1 and 2?
Are you talkative or quiet person? Who is at the most talkative person in your family, the most talkative person you know?
Very good. Now, Daniel, do we say quiet or quiet?
Quiet.
There you go. Thank you, Daniel. So those are the first 2 questions. And Kathy, can you read for us questions 3 and 4?
Do you think that generally speaking, women are more talkative,
Talkative?
talkative than men? And what topic do men talk about more than women, or women talk about more than men?
Yes. Right. Thank you, Kathy. So if we try, Leonardo, can you ask question number 1 for Hernan?
Fern, are you talkative or a quiet person?
Yeah,
Yes, Hernan?
yes, I am a quiet person. I don't talk.
Okay, elaborate a bit more. So yes, I'm a quiet person because, or can you think of details? Mhm.
Uh,
Would you like to see an example?
Tomorrow when I got out with my friend, I stay quiet for a long time.
All right, there you go. Yeah, that's better. So there was a reason and some details, right, Hernan? That's a good answer. Now, Hernan, can you ask question 1 back to Leonardo?
Now, second,
Yeah, Leonardo, what about you?
I am quiet person because I don't like talk too much with other person.
Mhm. Did you think of a detail or an example of this?
Probably with when I have a reunion, I don't interact with other person. Probably I quiet in my seat or chair, and that's all in my apportation of the reunion.
That's my contribution. All right. Okay, some tips here, kids. When you want to check the question with another person, you can ask like this. Ariana, can you please read the question in the chat? In the Zoom chat.
Yes. What about you? Or and you?
Yes. So after you get asked a question, if I don't want to repeat the same question, I can go like, hey, what about you? Or, and you? Yeah. That, for example, works in a conversation. Like if a person asks you, so what's your favorite ice cream? I respond, and I'm not gonna go back, what is your favorite ice cream? You can do it, but it's not very natural. It's better if you go, and what about you? Or, and you? And that passes the conversation to the other part. And another piece of vocabulary, Leonardo mentioned something interesting. He said he stays on, on his seat, just living his best life. An expression for that, it's this, mind your business, right? That's like, like, no, I'm in my seat, minding my business. I don't talk to anybody, right? That's a way to express that you are, just in your own world and you're not bothering anybody. So that's an expression for you. Okay, kids. So you get the questions, you get the idea. I'll put you up in pairs so you can practice. Okay? And you remember, make sure to listen and pay attention to what your partner says. Okay? All right, before we go in, all right, Gabriel?
Yeah, Mr.
Hey, Gabriel, can you tell us how the activity works? What are you going to do?
Yeah, now we are going to be in pairs in the rooms, and we are going to answer the questions that you send on the WhatsApp.
Amazing. All right, so let's go. Thank you. All right, guys, groups are open. We're working with 5 minutes. All right. And Gabriel, Alison, can you enter the groups? Alison Barroso, yeah.
Okay, Hernan. Are you a talkative or a quiet person?
Yeah, but like I said to the teacher, because I'm the person who talk a lot between my friends.
Okay. I consider myself I call person. Who is the most talkative person in your family?
Why you consider yourself a talkative person?
In my case, the most talkative person in my family is
No, Daniel, hi, sorry to interrupt. Let's go back. I think Hernan was asking you for more details for question 1. Because you gave an answer, but he wants more information. Why do you consider this?
Hay que responderle en general toda esa pregunta, ¿verdad?
Yes, but always remember, give details, give information. I think in question 1, you said you are the more you're a talkative person, right? Okay, why? Can you give us an example or more details about this? Yeah, like for example, I am talkative because, or in what cases do you see that you're talkative? Yeah, Daniel, what do you think?
In my case, the most talkative person in my family is sister. She doesn't stop talking. She is always talking all the time.
All right. All right, all right. Very good, Daniel. Now, ask the same question to Hernan. Remember, don't repeat the question. You can ask, what about you or and you to return the question to Hernan.
Hernan, who is the most talkative person in your family?
The most negative person. He always talks. We understand.
Hernan, sorry to interrupt. Remember, do you have headphones? It's because you sound a bit low.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, just that. I'll let you to work, boys. You're doing good. See you in a second. Hey, Kathy, Diego.
Hi, Mister. Sorry, but I have a problem with my internet, so I don't know if o sea, sí, podría ayudarme ahorita porque está mi esposo también conectado a clases, entonces como que estamos chocando bastante ahorita.
Oh. Oh, okay, okay. So if it's not possible to talk, use the chat. You know, ask each other the questions with the chat. But
Okay, mister.
make sure to get the information, okay?
Okay, mister, thank you.
All right, guys. See you in a sec. Hi, ladies. On what question are you right now?
Question number 3.
Nice.
Yeah.
Ariana, what is to answer to question number 3?
The 3 is, okay. I think there is a 50-50 between men and women because men are also gossip or communicative. Uh, what about you?
Okay. Yes, I think that women are more talkative. We are more interested than men.
And the question 4.
Yeah. My answer, men talk more about soccer or PC games. Maybe women talk about beauty and studies, going out with friends. And you?
Men usually talk about football, politics, action movies, and the women usually talk about music, movies, beauty, etc.
All right, well done. Remember, if you ask the question, if you respond the question, you can return it to the other person so they ask as well. So they respond as well, sorry. All right. Doing good, ladies. See you in a second. Hey,
Sure.
guys, how are you working with the questions? On what question are you right now?
Question number 1.
You're in question number 1.
Shirley, are you a tall type or a quick person? Shirley.
iPhone. I consider myself a calm person, but I don't know. Easy one question.
Question 1.
Okay, perfect. First, I consider myself a calm person, but I do like to talk to other people, especially if they are from the same family.
All right, maybe Daniela can answer the same question. So, Shirley, can you ask?
Daniela, do you think that generally speaking, women are more talkative than men?
Well, that depends because I know men who talk a lot, but they are fail.
Can you repeat that, Daniela?
Well, that depends because I know men who talk a lot, but they are fail.
But they are?
Fail.
What do you mean fell?
FEW. Fail.
F-E, oh, they are few.
Few.
Few, yes. Yeah, sure, it's not the majority of men. All right, ladies, I'll see you out. Okay, kids, and the time ran out. So let's see. And all right. I got to see some of you work on the questions. Remember, when you move with the question, make sure not to take too long in one question because you have to complete all of them, right? Okay, so let's see. For question 1, let's go with, yeah, Alison Altamirano. What is your answer to question number 1?
The number 1, Gabriel like to talk a lot. He is an extrovert.
Okay, okay. And why, I mean, did he give you details about that or no?
Yes.
All right. Okay, Alison, thank you. Genesis, question number 2, Genesis.
Who is the most healthy person in your family and the most healthy person you know? The most talkative person in my family is my father. And the most talkative person, and my father and my sister.
Yeah. Can you tell us a bit more about that?
With me
Yeah, so your father and your sister, right?
and my father.
Yeah, but can you give us an example of them being talkative?
And because my father likes to talk with my family and your friends about different topics. And
All right. So different topics, right? Okay, good job. Let's go with number 3. Thank you, Genesis. Let's go with number 3. Daniel, do you think that generally speaking, women are more talkative than men?
Hernan, he is considered that we can, but we conversation, but so far have only meet woman.
Okay, so it's like women talk more. All right. And maybe Hernan didn't tell you, but can you think of an example, or maybe do you have the same opinion? Do you think women talk more than men? Jose? Or let me give you a hint. Maybe. Diego, do you have a similar opinion to Daniel that women talk more than men?
Yep.
Yeah, yeah. Can you tell us a bit more?
Okay. In my opinion, no. I think that man needs talkative with another man. What do you say, chisme?
Gossip.
Gossip. In the couples and social. I don't know. I say círculo social.
Yeah, more sociable.
Yeah, but I think that.
No, that's good. That's good. All right. And let's see. Let's get someone from the other side. What about you, Kathy? Who do you consider is more talkative, men or women?
I think that women
Yeah.
is the most talkative. Because we have to the facility to, I don't know, like to say, sacar temas de conversación.
Oh, okay. Let me put it here. Bring out conversation topic. Conversation.
Yes. We don't have the typical topic like politics, football, or any sport that men always talk.
Yeah, yeah. All right, that's great. That's great, Kathy. Actually, that takes us to the next question. Which are the topics that we talk about more? Now, keep in mind, the experience, like sometimes the experiences we have are our experiences, but there can be some general experiences. So Kathy mentioned that men talk more about what? Politics, sports, and
football.
and food. Okay. So politics and sport, that can be more for men. What about Carlos? What do you think are like the topics that men talk about?
The topics for me to talk about with the football. For
Right.
example, I'm my team of football in Ecuador is Barcelona.
Mhm.
I try to talk about Noche Amarilla to Ferrari.
All right. Yeah. I think Carlos has a lot to do with preference. Like we talk about the things we like, so that happens to be sports. Right, Carlos? Good example. And from the other side, maybe Lisbeth, what are some of the things that women talk about more than men?
Question number.
Yeah, 4. But the second
Okay.
part, Liz, like what do women talk about more than men?
Okay, is the for Carlos saying woman talking about boys, and Alison say that woman talking about the person they like.
Okay, that's a topic normally, yeah. The people you like, but I'll be honest with you. I know a lot of men, myself included, that can talk a lot of time about the person they like. So, yeah. All right, Liz, well done. Let's see a compliment. Maybe Nayeli, what can be another, Liz mentioned like romantic interest. What can be another topic that women talk about more than men?
Ariana, this answer. Men usually talk about football, politics, action movies, and women talk about music, movies, beauty, and TikTok videos.
Nice. And what about you, Nayeli? What are the topics that you usually talk about?
Maybe a similar answer are men talk more about football, video games, women talk about beauty, studies, going out with friends.
All right. Okay. So, good job, everybody. Now, what we're doing right now, this is what we call stereotypes. Now, that's the topic for the unit. Stereotypes, can somebody help me with a definition? Don't Google it, but tell me like, what is a stereotype for you? Like when you hear the word the stereotype, what do you think
Yeah.
about?
A stereotype is a fixed idea.
Very good. And normally, this idea, Ariel, is based on a generalization or like specific information.
General.
Yes. Another thing is that some stereotypes focus on positive qualities and others focus on negative qualities, right? And the last thing, maybe let's go with Genesis. Genesis, do you think stereotypes are always true?
Stereotype is
Yeah. Do you think stereotypes are always true?
mm, and I think a stereotype is a set of beliefs is a set of beliefs about the attributes, a sickness,
Mhm.
or is a certain social group.
Yeah. And do you think, Genesis, that these stereotypes, like, are they always 100% reality? Are they always true?
No.
Can you tell us a bit more?
Okay.
No, so you mentioned no. Can you explain a bit more? Like in, Mhm.
I think the people
Mhm.
for example, the people must be such como que debe ser tal cual. It must
Yeah.
be such a couch
Yeah.
of
In
different things. So in the work, in the investment, in religion.
That's a very good point, you know. It's like because the stereotypes apply to different areas. Like you mentioned, like work, religion, life, relationships, right? Okay. All right. So let's check something. And I want to show you a video. Okay. I'm gonna show you a video that talks a bit more about this kind of topic. Okay. So check it out. Okay. Wait, I think I deactivated the sound. Yeah, sorry. All right. Okay. But let's watch it.
Okay, so we have to get you a sword, a shield, blue pants. Oh, and I can give you the mustache I wore last Halloween. Oh, come on. So what if you didn't get the role of the princess? Being a knight is awesome. At least you're not playing a tree. Gender role stereotypes are when a person is expected to act in a certain way based on society's expectations related to their gender. Traditional gender roles go back to a time when there were clear and, at times, unequal rules about how people were expected to act based on their gender. People who were born male were expected to be strong and aggressive, not emotional, and, of course, to love sports. People who were born female were expected to be kind and nurturing, emotional, and domestic, meaning they were all supposed to be able to cook and clean. Gender role stereotypes also affect people's understanding of who is beautiful and who is not. People still go to great lengths to try and conform to these unrealistic ideals they see in popular media. They diet, obsessively exercise, and go through plastic surgery. Additionally, strict stereotypes about gender police people's emotions. Girls are not expected to show anger, and boys aren't supposed to be empathetic, nurturing, or vulnerable. Luckily, as times have changed, so have people's expectations about gender roles. More and more people are free to behave in ways that are true to who they really are, and that is a good thing. Until next time, don't forget to visit me at amaze.org or go to my YouTube channel to watch more. Bye.
Okay, so opinions on the video. What do we agree or disagree with? I'm gonna play the video for you again, okay? I think it went fast. So I'm gonna play it for you again.
Okay, so we have to get you a sword, a shield, blue pants. Oh, and I can give you the mustache I wore last Halloween. Oh, come on. So what if you didn't get the role of the princess? Being a knight is awesome. At least you're not playing a tree. Gender role stereotypes are when a person is expected to act in a certain way based on society's expectations related to their gender. Traditional gender roles go back to a time when there were clear and, at times, unequal rules about how people were expected to act based on their gender. People who were born male were expected to be strong and aggressive, not emotional, and, of course, to love sports. People who were born female were expected to be kind and nurturing, emotional, and domestic, meaning they were all supposed to be able to cook and clean. Gender role stereotypes also affect people's understanding of who is beautiful and who is not. People still go to great lengths to try and conform to these unrealistic ideals they see in popular media. They diet, obsessively exercise, and go through plastic surgery. Additionally, strict stereotypes about gender police people's emotions. Girls are not expected to show anger, and boys aren't supposed to be empathetic, nurturing, or vulnerable. Luckily, as times have changed, so have people's expectations about gender roles. More and more people are free to behave in ways that are true to who they really are, and that is a good thing. Until next time, don't forget to visit me at amaze.org or go to my YouTube channel to watch.
All right, so that was the video. The question remains for you. And the question is, what do you agree or disagree with the video? Right? Like what points do you consider true? What points do you consider, are not? Okay, so answer in the chat. I'll give you 5 minutes for that. Short answers. You don't gotta write a thesis, but enough to get your point across. Okay. All right, so now that you have your answers, I think we can read them through, okay? I'm just gonna pick a couple. Okay, Daniela, what is the point you agree with? Yeah, Daniela?
Sorry, Mr. Repeat.
Oh yeah, sure. Can you tell us the parts you agree with from the video?
Society's expectation related to their gender people still do everything possible to adapt. They undergo plastic surgery to have a good body or go to the gym to have a good body. I agree that people be themselves with those seeing if other people like you because of the smart jets, the child. What I don't agree with is that people get involved in other people's life and don't live their happily.
Good job there. Jose. And then Alison Altamirano.
I agree with the video. It is the time to change that those that society has created for us. A woman can also do things that men do. They are not only for begins, housewives, and raising babies.
Right on, Jose. Okay, goes. All right, Lisbeth, what parts you disagree with? Lisbeth? And then Shirley.
No, stereotypes are not always true. Most of time they are false. I think stereotypes are not valid. Each person has the free to form their personality without being jumped by society stereotypes.
Right on. Good job, Liz and Shirley.
Mister?
Oh, yeah. No, good job. You read your answer. Shirley,
Okay.
can you read your answer?
Teacher.
Yes. Can you read your answer, Shirley?
Okay, yes. The stereotype tag society has created about how we should behave or dress, or what kind we men or women should do. It is not okay. Everyone has the right to do what we like and what captures our attention.
Everyone has a right, right? Okay, right, Shirley. So now we jump into the book. Well, not the book, the model. Okay, so, all right, let me walk you through it. There is a reading and you have some vocabulary connected to it, right? Now, yeah. Okay. All right, so you're gonna do the following thing. Okay. So the reading is right here in the unit 3B, this one. But you're gonna focus on the vocabulary, activity 1D. So you match the definitions with the words. So use the context from the reading to answer with the vocabulary. Okay, remember, if the reading looks too small, you can always click on it and open the image in a new tab. All right? So that's what you're doing. Use the reading to connect the vocabulary. Yeah? Do you see the activity? 1D?
Yes.
Yes.
Teacher.
Okay. I figure I'm gonna put you with a partner so you can collaborate doing the reading activity, okay? All right, guys, you got 10 minutes. And then we check. Hi, kids. Okay. All right, I'll ask a couple of you first. What was the topic of the reading? What is something you remember from the reading before we check the vocabulary? Maybe we start off with Cristina and then Alison Altamirano. Like, what is one idea you remember from the reading, Cristina?
For the reading, is for the first reading, the green.
Yeah, or any of them, yeah.
Yeah, I remember that the Greens talk about the topic that we talked before.
Mhm.
That is it's true that men talks, well, women talk more than men. That is the the title of the reading. So I remember that.
Very good. Right on, Cristina. And what about you, Alison Altamirano? Do you remember something from the reading? Alison, yeah?
Estoy acabando de leer.
Oh. Okay, I'll ask you again in a second, okay? Perhaps, Hernan, something else you remember from the reading?
Yes, I remember about the first reading. It's about a research that psychologists find out that women talks more than men, but just slightly. It's not a significant result.
Yeah.
And this destroy the creences, the
beliefs.
The belief of the woman talks more than the man.
It's like, and it's interesting because normally people say, no, women gossip all the time. It's like, if you have men friends, men gossip too. I think gossiping is just part of, like being human. It's just fun. But it's interesting because, these stereotypes change with time. All right, right on, right on. Alison, you ready? I'll check on you in a second then, okay? Let's do something quick. For the next one, this is a short listening. We're gonna do it together. Oh, shoot. I was forgetting. Let's check the vocabulary activity. Okay. I almost forgot. Okay, so we can do it together. You already finished it. So what can be another word to express really?
Right.
I'm just gonna write. What the heck? I have to drag it. My bad. Move. Sorry, just a second. Oh yeah, I closed time. Sorry. It's in fact. What about the next one? A verb to say that you make something less.
Reduce.
Amazing. Usually do it.
Tend to.
To mention a little bit.
Slightly.
Yes. What's a word we use to connect and contrast two ideas?
Whereas.
Yes.
Whereas is interesting because it's a very formal word. Like on the other hand, for example, to say that something is true.
Claim.
It's an affirmation. when something is shown by something.
According.
Excellent. Yeah, to include more than one idea than the one you mentioned.
Range from.
Range from.
Great. To mention nearly.
Almost.
Almost.
And finally, something that is not completely believed.
Being skeptical of.
Yeah, the word is being skeptical.
Skeptical.
Yes. So, like, for example, somebody says something and you're like, I don't know. Like, when people tell you that, what is it? There's something with, yeah, that supposedly, if you drink a lot of lemon, that's gonna help you like lose weight, lemon and vinegar. You can be a bit skeptical, like, really? And that will be another way, to analyze something. Okay, boys and girls, we are moving on to a listening. This one is short. Yeah.
Mister, una pregunta.
Ajá.
Aquí está una actividad del 6A que dice listen to someone.
Yeah, that's the one I'm opening.
Ajá, pero abre el 3 de julio, el 13 de julio del 2020.
No, that's okay. It can be open like,
Okay.
yeah, it's just that I didn't set the time. But Liz, can you open the activity? Yeah.
La anterior sí.
And can you open 6A or no? Show. Okay, what about now? Can you open 6A?
Sí, ya cogió.
Okay, nice.
Sí.
All right. So let's go. You're gonna listen to somebody talking about men and women, and you're gonna complete the spaces with the right word. Okay? Let's do it together. Did you open the activity? Are you guys ready?
Yes.
Okay, let's go.
2.24. Generally speaking, I think women worry more about their appearance than men. They tend to spend hours choosing what to wear, doing their hair and putting on makeup. Women are also usually better at making themselves look more attractive. But I think that in general, men are more worried than women about their body image. They feel more insecure about their hair, for instance, especially when they're going bald.
Let's go again.
2.24. Generally speaking, I think women worry more about their appearance than men. They tend to spend hours choosing what to wear, doing their hair and putting on makeup. Women are also usually better at making themselves look more attractive. But I think that in general, men are more worried than women about their body image. They feel more insecure about their hair, for instance, especially when they're going bald.
And one last time.
2.24. Generally speaking, I think women worry more about their appearance than men. They tend to spend hours choosing what to wear, doing their hair and putting on makeup. Women are also usually better at making themselves look more attractive. But I think that in general, men are more worried than women about their body image. They feel more insecure about their hair, for instance, especially when they're going bald.
Okay, so what is the first word? Generally?
Speaking.
Yeah. They tend to. Women are also.
Usually.
But I think that in
General.
Awesome. All right, make sure to have it and make sure to send it. Okay. 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 So we're gonna take a second to wrap up the first part of the class. So you have to complete it, right? In the first half of the class. So for example, I will tell you in the first half of the class, we talked about stereotypes. Okay, that would be an example. Okay, so in one sentence in the chat, what did we do in the first half of the class? All right, so write your answer in the chat, please. Okay, so let's check some of your answers, okay? Cristina, Hernan, Genesis, Kathy. Let's start with you.
Okay.
Cristina Hernán, Genesis Katy.
In the first half of the class, we talk about the stereotypes women talks more than men and discuss if we agree or disagree with that.
Very good. Cristina, mans or men?
Sorry, men.
Yeah, yeah, man, no S. All right. Don't worry, don't worry. It's a mistake. It happens. Good job, Cristina. Hernán, Genesis, Katy.
The first half of the class, we watched videos and did activities about stereotypes.
Excellent.
In the first half of the class, we did exercise and then went talk about stereotypes.
In the first half of the class, we watched a video about the stereotypes and we discussed about that and we did some activities.
Right on, Katy. Okay, let's move to Daniela, Ariana, Nayeli. Daniela, Ariana, Nayeli.
We did quizzes, we did activities on the platform with a partner. We talked about what talked more, men or women, and we did activity about stereotypes.
Excellent. Ariana and Nayeli, yeah, sorry.
In the first half of the class, we discussed the topic of stereotypes in men and women. We watched a video on this topic along with the development of some activities.
Right, Ariana, good job. Nayeli?
In the first half of the class, we practiced with Kahoot. We did activities with partner. We watched the video and had a reading talking about stereotypes.
Great. Okay, we pause here for a second, okay? We're gonna pause here for a second and we come back after the break. After the break, we check the other answers, all right? Doing good, kids. See you in a quarter, all right? Okay. All right, we were reading the comments about the summary. So Leonardo, Jose, Gabriel. To pick it back up. Leonardo, Jose, Gabriel.
In the first of, we watched the video for a stereotype open up to Kahoot and some activities in the platform and talking about the stereotype with partners.
Stereotypes or stereotypes?
Stereotypes. Sorry.
Oh, don't worry, don't worry. Good job. Jose and Gabriel.
First half of class, we talk about stereotypes of the men and women, and we watch the video. Also, we carry our activities.
Stereotypes or stereotypes?
Stereotypes.
Are you sure? Stereotypes, all right? Okay, Jose, good job. Goes Gabriel, then Alison Altamirano, then Lisbeth.
Well, in the first half of the class, we played Kahoot at the beginning to reinforce the comparatives and superlatives, and then we moved to a new topic that is stereotypes, and we watched a video and did some activities.
Well done.
In the first part of the class, we talking about who stereotype influence people, and we talking about women and men stereotype and watching TV and watching video.
Videos. Yes. Okay, Alison, well done. Good job. Liz. Liz, Carlos, Shirley.
In the first, Shirley.
Yeah, Shirley.
In the first half of class, we did Kahoot. Then we talked about the stereotype and did activity.
Mhm. Good job.
In the first half of the class, that talk about the stereotypes, and we start to play in the computer in Kahoot.
Right on, Carlos. Wait, a second ago, that was Liz. Alison Altamirano, did you read your answer, Alison?
Tengo problemas con el audio, no lo escucho muy
Oh, yeah, yeah.
continuo, pero,
Can you?
pero in the first half of the class, we did a Katu activity on superlative and comparative. We talked about stereotypes and discussed go talking more if woman or men, an activity on the model platform.
Yeah. Okay. Well done. All right, all right, all right. So let's bring it back. Sorry, just a second. Trying to open something. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. This next one, it's a listening, but we're gonna do it like an evaluation, right? In what sense? In the sense that I'm gonna let you work individually on it, all right? And of course, oh, it's raining. Okay. So let me show you. Looks like this. 5D listening, right? So you're going to do an audio and then you got to answer true or false accordingly. All right. So people here are talking about a book, all right, and having a conversation on that topic. Do you see the activity?
5D.
5D, yeah.
Yes.
Okay, awesome. Let me extend it a bit more. There we go. Okay, so do it individually, or I work on it, and then we check together, okay? All right, so we finished the listening, yeah? Uh-huh, uh-huh. All right, so in that case, I don't know, let's go maybe with Ariana and then Kathy. What are some details you remember from that listening? Yeah? Ariana first and then Kathy.
The two men are some fathers are not our fathers. The talk about the babies.
Yes.
Stephen, son is mayor.
Older?
Older.
Mhm.
Yes. Older than Miranda.
Mhm. Mhm.
I think. Yeah. I don't remember more.
No, but you remember some parts. Good job, Ariana. Kathy, what about you? Yeah, Kathy? Kathy. Oh, shoot. Okay.
Mister, give me a second. Me está entrando una llamada ahorita, entonces por eso no puedo contestarle bien.
Okay, okay, okay. I'll come back to you in a moment then, all right? Leonardo, what you remember from the listening?
I have difficult to remember that.
It could be a detail or two. It doesn't have to be the whole thing.
I confused to the last listening. I think the two dads. Es que me confundo, teacher. Me confundo con el anterior, entonces por eso.
Mm. Okay. Wait a second. All right, let me. Okay, what about you, Gabriel? Something that you remember from the listening?
A website of the book when all men share their opinions about them or the babies and all of them.
Mhm, mhm. All right, good job. Okay. Um, Okay. Let's move. All right. Okay. So let's see for the next part. All right, let's see. So let's enter our grammar topic for the day. This one. Okay. All right, the grammar bit today is pretty straightforward. It's pretty simple. It's nothing you haven't done before. Okay, so let's see. Wait, sorry, give me a second. Right on time. Okay, like I was telling you, this is something you have done before, that you use, but maybe we're gonna reinforce a little. So, in the first section, you have sentences that use an, the article, and in the second one, you have the. All right. And the idea is in what cases we use an, in what cases we use the. But of course, with these examples. So for the first case, Genesis, can you read the first three sentences using an?
I saw an old man with a dog. He's a nice house. He's a lawyer. When an awful day.
Yes. Thank you, Genesis. Now goes Leonardo. Can you read the ones below that are using the? Examples 1 and 2 under?
I saw an old man with a dog. The dog was barking. My father opened the door. The children are at school.
Okay. So what ideas do we have, kids? In the first case, why do we use an? I mean, first, what is the difference between and an? Yeah.
They are the same, but the difference between an and an is the an used when the next word start with a vocal.
Very good. That's great. And say, what is the number that an represents? Is it plural or singular?
Singular.
Yes. All right. That's the first thing. Now, what about the context? Look at the first one. I saw an old man with a dog. In this case, the man and the dog, are they specific or are we talking about general, cases?
Specific.
Are you sure about that? Like, if I told you this to the other person, does the other person know the old man and the dog? Like,
No, then.
Imagine we're having a conversation and your friend tells you, oh yeah, today I saw a child and the child was riding a bicycle. Does your friend know who the child is?
No.
No. So this is used for general cases, right? Like when is the first time you're hearing about something. People say, I had a great day, have a good time. That's another thing. We can use it in phrases. Have a great morning, have a great day, right? What an awful day, what an amazing evening, right? So that's where we use an. It's a bit similar. Now look at the same case. I saw an old man with a dog, but then I tell you the dog was barking. In the second case, is the dog treated like general or is it specific?
It's a specific.
So I can open in general, right? So now I saw a man, I saw a car, I saw a dog. And then I tell you, and the dog because this is referring to, well, this one, right? Normally in a conversation, the first time you talk about something, we can use an. You know? You tell your partner, I'm going to watch a movie with my friends. And they tell you, yeah, what time is the movie? And you go, yeah, the movie is at 10. Because now it's specific, it's not general anymore. Okay? And that's the same logic here. My father opened the door. Do you know what door your father opened? I mean, we can have an idea. It's your father, right? It's your house. The same thing here, the children, right? I am assuming I know the children I'm talking about. Yeah? If I just go, children are at school, that's general. Now, what is the number that represents? Because an is singular. What about that? Is that singular too? What do you think?
No, it's plural.
Okay, but is always plural?
No, it can be plural and singular.
Yes. So one more time to wrap it up. We use ein, an to talk about how many? Let me say it again. Ein, an, plural or singular?
In singular.
Very good. And an talks about things that are specific or general?
General.
And in the case of that can be
Specific.
yes. And also that is always singular?
No,
No, it can be singular and
it
Plural.
can be singular or plural.
amazing. But there are some cases where we don't use anything like this. There are some cases where we don't put any articles. All right. And what are these cases? Look at the first case. Women usually talk more than men. Love is more important than money. In the first case, the words women, men, love, and money, they are not connected to an article. They're not connected to and that. Why? If I tell you women and men, am I being general or specific?
The first, women usually talk more than men is general, but no, como que no me está specific, como que specification, como que
Perfect, Genesis. That's the right answer. It's general. Now, if you remember, to use general, we use and an, right? But why can't we use and an in this case? Because what do you think? In the first case, why can't I say a woman usually talks more than a man? Are women and men singular or plural?
Plural.
So I'm not gonna use ein, an. Ein, an are for singular. this is plural, so I can't. Now, in the case of love, in the case of money, love and money, can you count love? Like, I love, two loves, three loves. Can you count love?
No.
No. So what is the name of those words? Those words that you can't count?
Uncountable.
Yes. Mhm. So if it's uncountable, I can't use and an, right? Maybe I can use that, but it depends. But in this case, it's general, so no reason. Okay, so that's the first case. So let me put it on the chat too, okay? No article for general plural nouns and for uncountable general nouns. Okay. What about the second case? She's not at home today. I get back from work at 5:30. They are not connected to articles, home and work, but what are they connected to? What is at? What is from? Uh-huh. Yeah. What is the name for those words? At, from, about, with, in, on, at.
A place.
Close. But these words, at, from, what are they? Anybody remembers?
At, from, about, learn about a specific situation at the moment. For example, I get back from work at from the work at station.
Yeah, but that's the right idea. And these words are called prepositions. Yeah, like you mentioned. So what's the idea? When we have prepositions, we don't. Yeah. So when we have prepositions, we don't use articles. Okay. There can be exceptions, but it's very rare. Like if I'm talking for places, no. It's usually not necessary, right? But of course, there can be some special cases, and we were talking about the night, in the night, right? But normally you don't because it doesn't sound right. It's like you don't say, I work from the home. No, you work from home. Okay. So, so positions of place. Okay. Again, there can be some exceptions, but the rule is not normally, that's not the case. And the last part, I never have breakfast. Am I talking general or specific?
Specific. I never have breakfast.
Yeah, but for example, in this case, would it be correct if I say I never have a breakfast? Can you count breakfast?
Dinner.
And it's uncountable, right? So that will be the problem. I know that in this part can be confusing because in Spanish we count breakfast. Podemos decir un desayuno, desayunos, ¿verdad? But in English you can't. You don't count breakfast. It's uncountable, so I'm not gonna say I never have a breakfast. No, it's not countable, right? So that's the story, kids. Let's practice a little bit, okay? Oh, by the way, let me help you out because I told you that some prepositions don't have articles, right? It's in the majority, it's 3 cases: at, from, and to. Those are the 3 cases where you don't put articles. For the other ones, in, at, about, there can be exceptions, but at, from, and to, no articles. Now, another case that I didn't include it, sorry. Imagine breakfast refers to food, but breakfast also refers to time, right? So when we're talking about, when we're talking about the 3 meals of the day, the 3 meals are breakfast, lunch, and dinner, then no articles. Also, when we're talking about months and days, before I forget, you don't say the October, no. In the October, no. And you also don't say, for example, on the Saturday. No. So there are time expressions where you do it, but the cases where you don't are that, days and weeks also. Okay. Been talking too much. Let's practice. No. Okay. Okay. All right, let's see together. So what about the first one? Is John giving you a lift? Is a ride, like aventón. So is John giving you a lift, or the lift?
The leaf.
But in this case, is that specific or sorry, is this like, did we talk about that before, about the lift before, or is the first time I'm mentioning that idea?
A lift.
When is the first time we mention and an, if possible? Okay, what about this one? I'm going on holiday.
The next Saturday?
Yeah, but it's better if you just go with next Saturday. Remember what we said about days? You don't need to specify the next Saturday, just next Saturday. That's already specific enough. Okay, what about this one? Could you turn off?
The computer.
The computer.
Yes. Do you know how to send?
An email.
Yeah. Love, is love more important than?
Slow.
Money.
Yes.
Money.
And that's
The nicest.
Mhm.
The
big.
nicest.
Always remember. And what is this? The nicest. We saw it last week. What is that?
Superlative.
Yes. And they always have that. That's the rule. Okay. Okay. So all right. Now I'll send you a link. You can work on it and you upload a screenshot, okay? Remember, when you finish it, post a screenshot in the WhatsApp group, okay? All right, all right. Let's see. Okay, guys, work on the platform. Okay, so I saw the screenshots. Good job. Now we are working on the Moodle. All right. So here's the game plan. We're gonna do Moodle activities to finish. Well, not to finish, to review this about articles, and then we're gonna do something with the Google Classroom. Okay. All right. So I'm opening them as we speak. Oh, okay, Alison Altamirano, I understand. Sorry, I will register as participation, okay? Don't worry. Okay, this one. And this one. Kids, a question. Is it raining close to your house? No? Yes?
No, in my house not.
Huh. I think in some places it is, right?
My house is sunny.
Because I was like, I mean, I think it started during the class. For a moment, I was like, no, mi ropa. But now I'm like, I'll wash it again. I don't care. I don't want to move, go pick everything. Nah, I gave up. So yeah.
Pray for the clothes.
Yeah. The problem was I didn't notice until like 10 minutes after. So by that point for me, it's like, nah, man, it's too late. It was destined. Okay, kids. So what you gonna do? Here you go. 1A. First is to analyze. In this one, you're gonna choose the correct answers. Okay. So check. Jessie is a nurse in a hospital. A hospital or the hospital is a long way from her house. So how do we feel about the first one? Jess is
A nurse.
nice.
And
And you click on it. And in the next one, a hospital or the hospital?
The hospital.
the hospital.
Very good, because we're talking about Jane's, right? Jess's, sorry, Jess's. Okay, this one is open. Do you see it? So you can do it?
Yes.
Okay, awesome. Work on it and then we check, okay? Mhm. We finish it, yeah? All right, let's go. I'm checking some answers. Good, 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 good. Minor mistakes, nothing that's, that would end the world. Okay. Another one with this. And then we move to Google Classroom, okay? This is 2A. Yeah. January 4, 12. What? I'm still getting used to like modifying the time. It's like I haven't processed that it's 2024. I really don't like how time passes. Okay, children, activity 2A, do you see it? Yeah. Okay, this is the last one in the module for today. If you check it, you have to complete with the correct word. In some cases, you're gonna have to repeat them, right? But okay. While you work on that, I'm gonna set up the one for classroom. Okay?
Sorry, I can see it. The 2A, no?
Yeah. Can you see it?
No, teacher.
No, teacher.
What? All right, can you see it now? Yeah?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So we finish it, yeah? We're entering the last one, which is Google Classroom. Let me show you. So we open it, right? And activity is called using articles. So you come here and the task is this. So you have around 5 premises about, well, stereotypes, right? You're gonna choose 2 and make sentences to answer. I chose number 3. Men are not supposed to be interested in activities traditionally associated with women, such as cooking. And I answer, it doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman, you need to be able to be independent. Men should learn how to cook anything. The skills you have will benefit you in the future. Okay? So after you answer, make sure that you highlight all the articles, okay? Even when you don't. Like here, I'm not using articles, so I mark it. I'm using da, I'm using a, I'm using a. Okay? How many are you gonna choose, Genesis?
Necessary about on.
Yeah. And how many topics do you have to choose? From the 5. You have to do all 5, or can you choose?
Uh, Participation article. Pixel topic. Right. What's the thing?
Yes. There you go, Genesis. Thank you. Okay, do you see the activity in Google Classroom, kids?
Yes, teacher.
Sweet. All right, so work with the time we have, and then we're gonna check together, okay? So. All right. I think Leonardo already submitted his. Remember, Leonardo, don't forget to highlight your articles. Yeah. You know, the articles you use, put them darker. Okay, kids, let's pause here for now. If you haven't finished it, make sure to finish the Google Classroom activity. I'll be seeing you tomorrow. We review this and we move to a new unit. I'll send the flip grids in a couple of hours, okay? So, good job today, stay safe, have a beautiful day, and I'll see you Sunday. All right?
Okay, thank you,
Bye,
teacher.
teacher.
Bye.
Bye, teacher.
Bye, guys.